Hi guys, so in this video we'll quickly go through the best trades that you can take this week, and also before that we'll just quickly go through some of the trades that we have called for last week. So starting with Cardano, which is ADA, we can clearly see that this was the trade that I called out last week. So basically it reached this area of resistance, which was previous support, as you can see from here, and it did sell off. So if you did take that trade, you would have been up 11.61%, which is amazing. Moving on to Ethereum, so this was the trade that we called out last week. It didn't meet the criteria, but it was making high highs and higher lows. Sorry, it was making lower lows and lower highs. So if you did take that trade, you would have been up anyway. And moving on to Apple, Apple was played out perfectly. So we got in from this area of support, and if you did get in, you would have been up. Let me just check that for you. So if you did get into this trade, you would have been up 8.34% on a blue chip stock, which is quite amazing. Same thing with Amazon, reached this area of support, did reverse. So if you did get in, you would have made a profit of 12.93 as of today, which is quite significant. So those are the trades from last week. Let's just go to the top trades that you can take this week. Okay, so for this week, one of the best trades that is coming up is with Bitcoin actually. So it is currently at a very cheap price because of the FTX scenario that is going on. They have filed for bankruptcy, which is not that good. So the crypto market is not looking very good at the moment. So that is why I believe that shorting would be the best option for the crypto market, especially when it comes to Bitcoin. So my entry would be somewhere around here, around the $18,000 range. So get in at 18, and I would expect to take profit either before this level of previous support, and I would try to get out somewhere around here, and also at the same time I would be looking for getting out if the trend reverses. So what we are doing is we're shorting. We want lower highs and lower lows. If it makes a higher high or higher low, I would get out because crypto is a bit volatile. Stop loss would be above this level of support, which was significant. At around 18,600, that's where I would put my stop loss. Moving on to the second one, Tqqq, which is a triple leverage Nasdaq ETF. So this has been a major area of resistance. So I am looking to short the market once there's some consolidation over here and confirmation to the downside. So potential return of 15%, stop loss somewhere around here at $23. That's a 4% stop loss, but the risk to reward ratio would be 3.88, which is actually good. I would be taking my profits before this area of support or when the trend reverses. So once again, we're shorting here. We want lower highs and lower lows. If it makes a high high and a higher low, I would get out. Also, since inflation numbers came out and it did basically indicate that inflation is getting better. So if this trend continues, if this uptrend continues, meaning instead of reversing down here, if it makes a higher high and a higher low, I would look to take this trade. Once again, taking profits before this area of support, somewhere around $25. Stop loss would be below this area of resistance, which can turn into support later. So that would be around $21. Now, I would be very cautious if I'm longing at the moment because markets have rallied for the past 2 days. It is being overbought, sorry, as the RSI is indicating over here. So I would be very cautious. But I'm looking to take that short trade over that long trade. Moving on to Tesla. Once again, looking for a short over here, only because it has been rallying since the CPI data came out. Looking to short around this area of support, which can turn into resistance. So that's around $203. Take profit before this area of support, and that will be somewhere around 187. Stop loss above this area of resistance, so that would be here, which is somewhere around $211. And one of the main reasons I put my stop loss is I can see that the 200 MA is progressing towards that area as well. And every time the price has been reaching the 200 MA, it has been selling off. That is why I am looking to short Tesla. And lastly, Facebook. So the top three would be Bitcoin, Tqqq, and Tesla. And an optional trade that you can take is Facebook. As we know, Facebook has not been doing that well. Okay, so for Facebook, what I'm doing is I'm looking to short the market. So get in once it tests this 200 MA, and also it gives me confirmation that the trend reverses and it's basically the sellers back in control. So looking to get in somewhere around this 200 MA once it does give me confirmation at around $118 to $115. Take profit is before this area of support, so that would be around $98. Stop loss would be around 124. If this trend does continue though, meaning it makes higher highs and higher lows, I would look to long this stock. That is if it breaks above the 200 MA and it sets a higher high and a higher low, I would look to continue longing. So basically take my profits before this area of resistance and take profit around $135. Stop loss would be below this. So I've put it here as an example at 113, but I would put it below the higher high that it's set before. And yeah, so those are the trades that I'm looking for this week, and I will basically update you next week on how they go. Thank you, and hope you take this opportunity to make a bit of cash. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next week probably on a market update.